How to stop leg, back and buttock pain, part 2. It's time for you to investigate whether the position that your feet and that your legs take when you are standing is having an effect on buttock, back and leg pain. As I explained in part 1, the position that your feet take and the position that your legs take affects how the muscles work in your legs and your buttocks and your back. And if they are under tension, if they are working in a way that they're in a direction that they're not really designed to work, then over time they'll become tight, they'll get crampy, they'll start to spasm, they'll start to cause you pain. So do these 2 mindfulness exercises with me now and see if by doing something as simple as changing your foot alignment can help you subdue some of those aches and pains. So take your shoes off and stand up. Then close your eyes and pause for a moment. Now take your attention down to your feet. See if you can sense where you carry your weight in your feet. So it might be that you carry your weight towards the front of your foot, in the balls of your feet, and with your toes pressing strongly into the floor. If that is your pattern, then you'll be creating a lot of tension up the front of the legs that will come through the pelvis and into your back. On the other hand, you might find that you're the opposite, that you've got your weight in your heels, at the back of your feet. If you have ever suffered with plantar fasciitis, or otherwise known as policeman's heel, then that is also another indicator that you carry your weight at the very back of your feet, and that will be creating tension up the back of your legs, into your buttocks and into your back. So moving on to mindfulness exercise number 2. Open your eyes and look down at your feet. See what position they're in. Are your toes, are your feet pointing forwards, or is one or both of them pointing inwards towards each other? If you have got an inward rotation with your foot, your leg will be following suit, and as your leg rolls in, it will be starting to pinch and cramp here in the groin, and then that pinch and cramping can travel through the pelvis and into your back. Or you might find that you do the opposite thing, that your toes are pointed out, and this time you're getting an outward rotation with your leg, which is going to create tension and pain up the outside thigh, into your buttocks and into your back. Now, the optimum way to stand is to have the weight distributed evenly between the front of your foot and the back, to have your feet hip width apart and your toes pointing forwards. Just look down at your feet, give yourself a bit of time to adjust and see if you can get in that optimal position now. And then close your eyes and see how your body feels. Now I'm hoping that you have noticed that it feels different, because it's a new way of standing probably for you. It might feel a little bit wrong, a little bit peculiar, but it's a new way, it's a new habit that you can train yourself in. I'm hoping also that you found a difference, a change in the sensation of cramping and pain. Just by changing how those feet stand on the floor, changing how all those muscles are working, you can release space and tension from those muscles and relieve a lot of those niggling aches and pains quite quickly. Now, the way to remember to do this, to remember to stand in this position as much as you can, is to have a strong mindfulness practice. So the first thing you can do to really boost that is to write down what you have found in your journal and use that writing down process to fix this information into your mind. Write down the position of your feet, write down where your weight was distributed, write down where you feel your aches and pains. Writing it down will help trigger a memory for you, so that the next time you're standing and you're starting to go, whoa, it's starting to hurt, it'll remind you to think, what are my feet doing? Better change them back into optimum position, toes forward, hip width apart, weight evenly distributed between the front and the back. The second thing you can do is do yourself a little reminder. Here comes the good old post-it note again, which you can put near wherever you stand, near your workstation, near the kettle, just as another prompt to actually think, I'm standing, I'm talking, I'm probably dropping into my old autopilot habits. I need to look down and remind myself I've got a new habit, a new way of standing. That's your good mindfulness practice. And of course, my main recommendation to really strengthen and power up your mindfulness practice is to do a regular meditation. This is the way your mindfulness gets trained, and its ability to pop up and be applied in any situation off your meditation chair, off your meditation practice, really gets more powerful. So I've posted the link towards the moving meditation and mindfulness video below here. It's one where you're lying on the floor, stretching out your back, being mindful of how your body feels and how it is moving. It's really brilliant for relaxing those back muscles if they're under tension. It's good for relaxing and calming your mind, as well as training your mindfulness process. Have a go at doing this and let me know how you get on. You can stick some comments in the box below here, and I really would love to hear from you.